When you write a report, there are steps you can follow to clearly communicate your thoughts. These steps provide you with a way to present your ideas to your reader so that your reader can easily understand the information you provide. Writing is a process that involves at least 4 steps: pre-writing, drafting, revising, and editing. These steps often overlap each other. For instance, while revising, you might return to the pre-writing step to further develop your ideas.
Okay, it's time for me to get started on my report.
Pre-writing is a very important step in the writing process. Just as an athlete needs to warm up before practice or a game, writers also need to warm up and get ready to write. Pre-writing can include thinking about a subject, gathering information, talking with people, and outlining. What should I write about? There are many places to look for ideas. You can look through magazines and newspapers. You can search the internet and look to your own memories. There are many ways to pre-write. You can make lists, keep a journal, and brainstorm with friends. All of these will help you choose a topic.
Explorers, that's it.
Here are some good questions to ask yourself. What do I know about the topic? Who is my audience? What do I want them to know? Once you've found a topic and have ideas about what you'll say, what do you do next?
I have a great topic. Now I'll start writing.
Drafting occurs when you put your ideas into sentences and paragraphs. It's about getting those ideas written without letting correct spelling, punctuation, and grammar get in the way of composing. It's a time to let your ideas flow. Regardless of how much thinking and planning you do, the process of putting your ideas on paper often changes them. Once you have a clear idea what you want to say, it's time to improve how you say it.
My first draft is done, but I think I can make it better.
Revising is making decisions about how you want to improve your writing. Ask yourself these questions. Does my piece say what I want it to say? How can I make my writing clearer and more effective? Should I add to, delete, or reorganize my writing? And finally, does my writing make sense? Revising is a time to look at your writing from a different point of view. Your writing should be organized in a way that your reader will understand it. Now is the time to add extra details and eliminate unnecessary information. You want your writing to be strong and clear for your audience.
My report's looking better already, but there's still some work left to do.
Editing takes place when you have completed the other steps in the writing process. It's a time to eliminate confusion and make sure every sentence makes sense. When you're satisfied with what you've written, you can begin checking for things such as grammar and spelling. At the editing step, you look at word usage, capitalization, punctuation, grammar, sentence structure, subject-verb agreement, consistent verb tense, and spelling.
Sailed is a better word. Most ships don't have wheels. Right, names need to be capitalized. Oh, the word priests shouldn't be in quotation marks. De Soto and his men does sound better. Did I really write that? It doesn't make any sense. The noun Indians is plural, so the verb needs to be plural too. You can't be were and are at the same time. I need both verbs to be in the past tense. I'm glad I have a dictionary. Spelling is so important.
When the proofreading is done and all the necessary changes made, your work is ready to share with others. The writing process provides you with clear steps to follow: pre-writing, drafting, revising, and editing. The writing process helps you write clear, thoughtful pieces that communicate your ideas to others.
Right.
When you write a personal or friendly letter, there's a form to follow that makes it easier for your reader to understand your message. It also provides your reader with useful information. Personal letters usually have 5 parts: heading, greeting, body, complimentary close, and signature line.
I want Carol to write me at camp, so I'd better include my address.
The heading of a personal letter contains the return address. This tells the reader where the letter is coming from and where to send a reply. The heading also includes the date. A line should be skipped between the return address and the date. Next comes the greeting.
I think I'll use her real name, not her nickname.
The greeting can be formal, as in, "Dear Mr. Williams," or informal, as in, "Hi, Carol." The greeting usually ends with a comma, but it can end with an exclamation point to show emphasis. After the greeting comes the body.
I'm going to tell Carol what I've been doing at camp, and about my accident.
Before writing the body, skip a line from the greeting, then indent the first line of the paragraph. The body of the letter contains the main text. This is where you put the message to your reader. If the letter has more than one paragraph, you can also skip a line between paragraphs to make it easier to read. After the message, or the body, comes the complimentary close.
Sincerely. No. Your friend. How should I close the letter?
The complimentary close is a polite way to end a letter. It begins with a capital letter and ends with a comma. It should be indented to the same column as the heading.
I'll sign the letter, so she knows it's from me.
The signature line tells whom the letter is from. It's indented to the same column as the complimentary close. Then skip 1 or 2 lines after the close and type or print your name. Your signature goes between the complimentary close and the signature line. If the letter is very informal, you may omit the signature line, as long as you sign the letter. The 5 parts to a personal or friendly letter provide the reader with the following information: who sent the letter, where the letter is from, to whom the letter is addressed, and the message for the reader.
Hi, Carol. I'm having a great time at camp. I've been fishing, sailing, horseback riding, swimming, and kayaking. Yesterday I went frog hunting and slipped on a log. I went flying into the lake. I'll be wearing my slippers until my shoes dry out. I miss you, and your dog Pickles. Please give her a head scratch for me. I'll see you both in 12 days. Love, Bob.